Today, Real Madrid got the beatdown that they deserved. They got the beatdown that was coming their way. And I know a lot of Real Madrid fans are going to watch this and be like, yo, like, it's not over. It's not this. It's not that. And you might not agree with the things I'm about to say in this video, but I'm going to tell you, I'm going to speak my truth and what I believe and what I see. And what I see is going to make a lot of Real Madrid fans mad, but I don't care, right? Because the truth is, Arsenal deserved to win this game by more than 3. Arsenal deserved to annihilate this Real Madrid team, and they deserved everything that came their way. Does it mean it's over and Real Madrid's done? I mean, I would put money on saying yes, because it's going to be hard to put 3 goals past this Arsenal team, even in Spain. But the most important thing is I just don't have faith in this Real Madrid team not suffering a goal in 90 minutes. It's not about can you put up 3 goals against Arsenal. It's that can you stop Arsenal from scoring any type of goals again? Can you stop them from getting goals? And I just don't see it. I don't see it because let me speak my truth real quick, all right? And I know y'all are going to get mad about this. I know it. But there was that big thing that I know all of y'all going to say, oh, skills, I thought you said if Mbappe landed Madrid that it'd be over. It could be over, and it should be over. But it's not over, because a lot of these players on Real Madrid just think that because you are the players you are, that it's just going to come to you and you don't have to run and you don't have to work. And that's not how football works. Football is not played like that. The best teams in world football that we've ever seen are teams that work for 90 minutes, that press for as long as their legs can take it. Teams that are organized for 90 minutes. This is what works in football, not just knocking a ball forward and hoping Vinicius Jr. gives you something. Let me kind of explain. I'm going to use my Benfica for 1 second. Benfica, for me, this year have been a team that when Di Maria plays offensively, they are amazing. But defensively, they lack because Di Maria doesn't have the legs anymore to get back defensively. Now, the reason I brought that up is because Di Maria is one of my favorite players of all time, but I can openly say that I know Benfica is worse defensively when Di Maria plays. I'm okay with saying that, right? Even though I know I'm saying something against one of my favorite players of all time. Now, with that being said, when you have to play a 4-4-2 and move Jude Bellingham to the left mid position to help David Alaba, because you know Vinicius Jr. is not going to drop back and help you defensively, you've already lost. You've already lost, because you have an Mbappe that's playing the line that you know he's not going to press. He never really pressed much at PSG. He doesn't really press much at France. We know that. But now you're moving Jude Bellingham from his preferred position was through the middle of the field, right? You're moving him out to left mid in a 4-4-2 because Vinicius Jr. is not going to drop back. I don't care how talented you are. I don't care how many goals you have in you. I don't care how many dribbles and skill moves and how many players you could beat on the 1v1. If we have to change our entire formation around you because you don't defend, there is a problem somewhere. And I know Madrid fans are not gonna, agree with me with this. And they're just gonna be like, oh, it's not him. It's the fact that he put David Alaba at left back and this and that. I agree with all that. I think so many things were done wrong. I think Ancelotti tried to do so much that he outsmarted himself. He outsmarted, you know what I mean? He tried to do so much that he looks dumb, right? Because they just messed up. And at the end of the day, where the biggest mess up comes in my opinion, is moving Jude Bellingham just so you can give extra help down Saka's side because you know Vinny's not going to help. That's a problem, lads. And again, a lot of y'all might not think that's a problem. A lot of y'all might be like, Skills, you're overlooking it. But let me give you an example. It's the 85th minute. There is a breakaway for Real Madrid. Vinicius Jr. has the ball. Do you know who chases him down? Martinelli. Martinelli chases down Vinicius Jr. in the 85th minute on a side that he's not even comfortable playing. He plays the right because Saka's injured, and he played the right because Saka was injured. He moved to the right because Saka went off after 73 minutes. And Martinelli makes a run from the right wing position all the way back to track Vinicius Jr. and help win the ball back. That, my friends, is a winger. That, my friends, is somebody who wants to win. That, my friends, is somebody with the hunger to want to play football, to want to win a match, to want to be in the semifinals of a Champions League. And for that reason, I honestly, bro, Real Madrid needed this. I texted my friend Chris, who's a massive Real Madrid fan before the game. And I said, maybe it's better y'all lose here. And he said, what? No. And I was like, maybe it's better y'all lose here so something changes. And he goes, I'm 90% sure something's going to change either way. 90% sure is not good enough. You need a 99% sure chance that something's changing. And when I say something changing, I mean, I love Ancelotti, but Real Madrid has no tactics. They have no preferred formation, no preferred tactics, no preferred. They kind of just wing it and they just put stuff together and doing stuff that's like, again, David Alaba left back out of nowhere where he hasn't played left back for years. All of a sudden he's back there. It just doesn't make any sense. And then Jude Bellingham playing left mid to try to help that side not suffer goals. It's terrible. But let's take our hats off to Arsenal because Arsenal did everything right today. Rice's goals were free kicks I really haven't seen hit like that since like the Roberto Carlos days, man. Like there was a guy that played for Lyon. I think his name was Jorginho or something like that. He played for Lyon, and this guy would shoot free kicks, lads, that were like, the way he bent them were phenomenal. These free kicks from Rice were out of this world, bro. They were levels. They were so good. And if there's any goals that Real Madrid should go out to, it should be these, because all three of these goals were phenomenal goals. Two amazing free kicks where the wall kind of gets out the way, by the way. The first one, you can't really do nothing. But the second one, the player's like spreading out, and you're still not going to do anything on that one. It's going in regardless. It had to be blocked at the wall if you want any chance. But unbelievable free kick. And the third goal, unbelievable play from Arsenal, the way they passed that ball, the way they got to where they got to. And it's unbelievable from Arsenal. Man, everything about Arsenal, defensive. Honestly, I'm going to keep it real with you. I don't even remember Arsenal's goalkeeper making a big save. I can't even tell you when he did. Because the ball would get to Vinny and Vinny would do a step over and this and that, and nothing would happen. Nothing would happen. It's not because Vinny was bad and Mbappe was bad and Rodrigo was bad. Arsenal dogged them. Arsenal dogged them from the first minute. They shut down Rodrigo. They shut down Mbappe. They shut down Vinicius Jr. And Ancelotti didn't have the balls. I'll say it again. Ancelotti didn't have the balls to pull one of the superstars early. Only in the 85th minute, he makes a substitution. And that's not good enough, man. That's not good enough. That's not good enough. I watched my Benfica play Porto this weekend. And the one thing that I feared when I saw Di Maria in the lineup is that he's not going to drop back. Di Maria just got back from a massive injury or injury that had him out for about a month. The man defended. The man defended more than he attacked. He was back there helping the right back as much as he possibly could. He knew our right back position has been a little bit sus because Ba got hurt, and he was helping, man. He was helping as much as he possibly could. And he's an old man. And guess what? That man has a Champions League. That man has a World Cup. He's won a Champions League, right? He won a Champions League with Madrid, didn't he? I'm pretty sure he did. That man has a World Cup. That man has trophies on trophies on trophies. That man has played in all the competitions you can think of. And he's defending at the right back position, helping his right back. And you look at Vinicius Jr., who, yeah, you have a Champions League lad and this and that. But, you know, when Ronaldo and Messi didn't drop back, Ronaldo and Messi were Ronaldo and Messi, and people understood that they didn't have to drop back. There's just a level to the thing, man. And if Mbappe and Vinny are both going to think that they're at that level and neither of them have to drop back, it's going to be really hard for Real Madrid. They need a manager who's not scared to be like, yo, you're not dropping back, you're not playing. You're not defending, you're not playing. You're not pressing, you're not playing. You need a manager that will do that, you know? And Mourinho did that. Mourinho did that. You don't believe me? Let me explain. Mourinho took over Real Madrid and moved Ronaldo from the left wing position to the striker position because they knew that he doesn't drop back. So when they played Barcelona, they put him at the 9 and they put a team around that would press because that's what was needed for Real Madrid to be successful. And then Ronaldo adapted to the position really well, right? This Real Madrid, Mbappe's going to the striker position just because it fits. It fits Rodrigo on the right. It fits Vinicius Jr. on the left. It fits Mbappe on the striker. It fits. It's the easy solution, but it's not a solution because it doesn't work well. And I've been telling you guys this for a couple weeks. I would love to see Mbappe on the left-hand side to see what they could do with the real striker at the 9. And I know people get mad at me for saying it, but listen, bro, Vinny and Mbappe on each wings, or Mbappe and Rodrigo on each wings, or Vinny and Mbappe on each wings, and Rodrigo. It's got to be something like that, bro, because you can't have this many players not pressing. You can't. You can't have this many players not pressing and think that you're going to go to a Champions League final. It's not, or a semifinals, or win anything. You're not going to beat Barcelona like this. You are not going to beat Barcelona having Vinicius Jr. and Rodrigo watching a team dominate and them not running back. I'm sorry. You're not beating nobody. You're not cooking anybody. Nobody. It's just not going to happen. So at the end of the day, in my opinion, you need a manager that has the balls to change it and the balls to switch it up and the balls to be like, yo, you're not playing if you're not pressing. Get out and figure it out, because switching into a 4-4-2 and moving Jude Bellingham, who was probably your best player last year for the most of the season until Vinny stepped up, you move him out to the left and put him more in a defensive role, right? And don't have him going sent through the middle because you want Vinny and Mbappe to sit up top and not have to defend. It don't work. Big ups to Inter. I think they won as well. I didn't get to watch that game. Shout out to Inter Milan. I told you that the Italian Stallions, bro, they get the defending, bro, and then they get a couple goals. That Martinez guy up top is no joke. I told you with them, man. I said that could be one of those teams to watch, and now I think they'll be really hard to beat. Inter. I think they'll be very, very hard to beat. I'm going to be real with you. Do I think Madrid is done? Yes, I do think Madrid is done. I told y'all when I was making the prediction that I couldn't pick, right? And I told y'all that if Arsenal was able to get a lead and stop Madrid, that they could knock them out. And I think they done it. They done it. I don't see Madrid coming back here, bro. Maybe I'll eat my words, but I think it's going to get worse. I think Madrid's going to go to Spain. I think Arsenal's going to go to Spain and beat Madrid. I think they're going to beat them. Unless one of them gets dropped, Mbappe or Vinny. Unless somebody gets dropped, which now you can't drop them because they need goals. I don't know how you're going to press. Your midfield's not good enough to constantly be pressing like that. And on top of that, you don't have Vinny pressing. You don't have Vinny pressing. You don't have Mbappe pressing, and then Luka Modric is supposed to press at his age. That's crazy. I don't know how you guys feel. Let me know in the comments down below. But listen, I'm still gonna stick to it if Mbappe lands Madrid, because it's not because of this just one season. It's what's to come. I think Madrid is gonna be very, very strong in the future. I think they're gonna be very insane in the future. I just don't know if Ancelotti's getting it right. Anyways, I love you guys. Thanks for watching. I'm gonna tell y'all what, Real Madrid fans, do not watch Copa del Rey final. I'm telling y'all right now. I'm going to keep it real with y'all. That shit going to be tough. You're going to have to turn your TV off. You have a 95% chance that Barcelona belts to ash you over and over and over for 90 minutes. There is a slim chance y'all can win Copa del Rey with that type of performances I'm seeing in the last 2 games. This Madrid is not good, bro. And Real Madrid and Copa del Rey final is going to be belt to ass, bro. You don't want to watch that. I'm telling you.